Down 1.7% here, a loss of 37 points or so. Apple shares are just getting hammered this morning.
We're down by between 3 and 4.5% generally across these markets.
Let's talk about the speed with which we are watching this market deteriorate.
We're red everywhere, essentially, down by 4-5%.
We're down over 16%. Dow at the same time has fallen about 18%.
The stock market is now down 21%.
Because we're now down 43%.
What in the world is happening on Wall Street?
Who invented this,
no,
right? There's some rumors that it's this Japanese guy, but they're saying no, that he's a fake name, it was a pseudonym. I mean, you're literally putting real money onto a system that we don't even know who created it.
No, no, not at all. It's kind of an amazing story.
It really is.
But the main reason I'm here is to clear my name that I have nothing to do with Bitcoin.
This one time, Bitcoin went from 6 cents all the way to 36 cents, and then it crashed down to 21 cents. And then another time, Bitcoin went from 85 cents all the way to $29, and then crashed.
Bitcoin is now up to $111. It's an all-time high.
Value. It's immutable, it's scarce, it's
totally untrue. It's
21 million.
Well, yeah, really. How do you know it's going to stop at 21 million? So there is a use case for Bitcoin. If you live in Venezuela, North Korea, or if you're a criminal, great product.
What do I think about Jeffrey Epstein's banker?
Post-government currency, it's not, because the government can step on it or stamp it out if they want to.
That's false.
There is a storm coming! Like nothing you have ever seen! And not a one of you is prepared for it! Think I'm crazy? Hey! I'm talking to you, Russell! Huh?
Why do you believe there are risks in using Bitcoins?
Well, when you think about money, first I have to give Bitcoin creators credit. At least they know enough not to trust fiat money that's controlled by our government. But they're trying to reinvent the wheel, and they've come up with a flat tire.
Catastrophically within a week. Yeah, I mean, just there's no intrinsic value to this asset. And now it's starting to be priced appropriately. So it has a, what's Bitcoin at? 16,000? It has another 17,000 to go down.
See an opportunity to clip people who are trying to get rich because their neighbor's getting rich buying this stuff that neither one of them understands. It will come to a bad ending.
You're going to look at me and you're going to tell me that I'm wrong? Am I wrong?
He also encouraged people to cash in their fiat currency, their paper money, and buy Bitcoin. If they had done that, they would have lost $37,000 by the time he had said that.
These mines are actually warehouses stuffed with computers that process crypto transactions and produce new crypto tokens. They're loud, they're hot, and they suck up a ton of electricity, which can crash the power grid.
If Bitcoin will become the ultimate type of form of the currency then adopted by human society, I can tell exactly what's going to happen as the worst scenario or the must scenario. We're all going to die. This is not a joke.
I mean, I sold my crypto. I announced everything on TV, what I did with crypto. But I would not touch crypto in a million years. What has Bitcoin ever done for mankind? I come to praise Bitcoin, not bury it. First, let's dispel the idea that I've never believed in Bitcoin. Now,
the point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever, Lauren. Forever. Which one's the best crypto asset? Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay. What's the second best? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right?
Asset management giant BlackRock took the first steps yesterday to launch a spot Bitcoin ETF, filing an application with the SEC to launch the iShares Bitcoin Trust.
That means that these ETFs sucked up 5% of the entire tradable supply of Bitcoin in 30 days. I mean, Bitcoin is become Wall Street's favorite asset.
You're going to win so much, you may even get tired of winning. And you'll say, please, please, it's too much winning. We can't take it anymore. Mr. President, it's too much. And I'll say, no, it isn't. We have to keep winning. We have to win more.
So let me say it a different way. Okay. People that use fiat currency as a store of value, there's a name for them. We call them poor.
All right, folks, don't look now, but Bitcoin is on fire.
This will serve in effect as the core of the strategic national Bitcoin stockpile.
Bitcoin is up to $100,000.
Simply flooded the system with money.
Yes, we did. That's another way to think about it. We did.
Where does it come from? Do you just print it?
We print it digitally.
And there is an infinite amount of cash at the Federal Reserve. We will do whatever we need to do to make sure that there's enough cash in the banking system.
I think the S&P 500 is going to collapse because of Bitcoin.
Bitcoin's up 44% a year on average since then. The S&P's up 12%.
I said, hey, I'll sell my 605 house in Miami for, forget what I asked for, 646 Bitcoin.
We must have a central bank to secure this country's finances.
If the American people ever allow private banks to control the issue of their money, first by inflation and then by deflation, the banks and corporations that will grow up around them will deprive the people of their property until their children will wake up homeless on the very continent their fathers conquered.
Dump your gold, sell all the U.S. gold, buy Bitcoin, then the trade is free because you could buy 5 million Bitcoin for the cost of the gold. You will demonetize the entire gold asset class, and our enemies hold gold in their banks, so their assets would go to zero. Our assets would go to $100 trillion, and we would control the world's reserve capital network as well as the world's reserve currency network.